Everybody, we're looking at MRIN today because we're seeing good things in MRIN stock. We're up by 0.25. This is about 3.17%, and on the 1 month chart now you can see things could be coming back up. We had a little bit of a green day yesterday, to be fair. The sell-off has kind of been coming to an end, and now the question is, what's coming next? Are we going to see some moves upwards, or are we going to go further down? I want to share my opinions in this video, so please do join me for it and stay with us. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for watching the video. Of course, do subscribe if you do enjoy what you see, but also remember, this is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, and it certainly isn't guaranteed to be fact. I definitely think you should do your own research, especially with a stock like this. I think it does carry an extreme amount of risk, and I want to make sure that you guys are 100% informed of that. So know what you're getting yourself into before you do make any decisions, and of course, act in a calculated manner. But yeah, we're going to jump into the video now. We're going to look at MRI, and I want to start off quickly by looking at iHorse on Twitter. His data here is coming from the first, and again, I don't really want to speak too much about the short interest for MRIN. I know this is not the most recent data, it's about 5 days old, but I think that doesn't really matter because it is showing us how low the data is for shorts in MRIN. Some people do still see MRIN as a short squeeze play. I personally do not, and I never really have done. I see it as more of a momentum play, not necessarily a bad thing, but again, data a little bit old, but does still tell us roughly what we need to know. Short interest is about $12 million as of the first. We can see the figures were about 8.72% short interest of float. You can see this data isn't really too high, especially in comparison to a few of our other short squeeze stocks. So yeah, I do not really see it as that. Just before we do enter the video, I do not see it as that at all. Now, what I think this stock is more good as is more of a momentum play. That's not a bad thing. It just means that we perhaps should adopt a different strategy. That's certainly my way of thinking about the stock. A certainly different strategy to what we would do with other quote-unquote short squeeze stocks. With this one, I would tread a little bit more cautiously because, you know, we just don't know how long this momentum is going to carry on for. But yeah, things are looking good right here on the 1 month chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the markets as a whole today, and we're going to start off doing this by looking at the Dow Jones over here, which has just becoming positive, up by 0.2%. And the story is kind of mixed across the markets as a whole today. Coming over here to the S&P, we're up by like 0.8%, 0.08%. So really, we're almost neutral. It could go either way. We've got about 40 minutes until the market does end, so you guys can tell it could go either way. We're so very close to being neutral, so yeah, we could finish up red, we could finish up green, but it's not been a tremendously red day across the markets as a whole today, which is good. So yeah, I would still say that MRIN today has kind of outperformed the market because it is up a little bit more. This is apparent on the 1 day chart, which we'll look at on the simple chart. So it will show us very clearly that the trend upwards for the stock today has been big moves in the morning, which is good. From there, we can see from about 12 o'clock, actually flat consolidation until about 2 o'clock, 2:30. Coming into 2:30, big growth towards where we are right now. And again, about 40 minutes to go. We'll have to see what does happen in that last part of these sessions. So things are looking really good down here on the 1 day. Now, the past 5 days is what gets me quite interested because we appear to be hitting a level now where we are quite comfortable. I think we need to see a little bit of a breakout and a little bit more of a better breakout for me to be comfortable with this one. And as I have always said with this stock, I would be happy to miss out on a small profit rather than, you know, take that added risk of buying it when it's going down. I would miss out on a profit whilst it's going up to be more certain in my conviction that it is more likely to go up. So what I would be looking for next is a break above $8, which yeah, we are seeing that today. I want to see some consolidation above $8 tomorrow. That is what I would be looking for an initial buy signal in my personal opinion. So again, that would still be quite loose. I'm still a bit 50-50 on the stock, but I think if we were looking to buy it, that would be my signal to at least look for an entry. And again, just my personal opinion and not financial advice. We'll quickly have a look at the technical indicators, the 1 day, the 5 day, and the 1 month, and I'll share a few more of my opinions and why I think a few of these things about MRIN going forwards. So on the 1 day, we can see moving average figure 802. We're currently sat on 806. It's not too bad at all. It's just moved up a little bit, so there you go. But yeah, we're seeing an RSI figure of 56, which is fine. 50 is neutral. 56 is nothing to be worried about, in my opinion. We're also quite flat on the MACD, but we do appear to be coming into the green a little bit as we do see that spike upwards. On the 5-day chart, you can see we're sat on a moving average down here of 791. A little bit lower than where we are right now because we did have that initial drop, but yeah, it certainly is catching up right now, which is good. We're sat on an RSI of 61, which is good as well. We can see the MACD down here is actually positive, which is fantastic. The 1 month picture does give us the all-inclusive data right now. So that's got the 50-day moving average down here, which is significantly lower than where we are right now, as you may expect. So that's 659. It tracks the past 50 days. It is a lagging indicator. It's going to be behind where we are right now. The RSI figure down here at 53, which is good as well, almost neutral. And now we are seeing the trend actually becoming bearish on this stock. However, you know, after today and the day prior, we could actually be seeing a little bit of this flatten out and potentially see a bit of a trend change, hopefully. So it is still early days to see. We can see these lines are actually decreasing, which is really good. But yeah, I think it is still a little bit early to speak about a trend change. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say in this video is that it is possible that we could be seeing a trend change for MRIN coming very soon. You know, we've been up for the past 2 days, which is really good. And you know, like I said, I do see it as more of a momentum stock, so I think it is extremely risky, and I definitely wouldn't be holding this one long term in my personal opinion. Just what I believe, and the reason for that is because zoom out to the past 6 months and the past 1 year, you can see, yeah, we have hit these highs before, so it is possible to go even higher than this. But I think, you know, we also have a long way to drop past $5 if things do not go in our favour. So certainly be aware of the risk. If I was to be investing in this stock, which I personally am not, guys, but if I was, I wouldn't go in with too big of a position. I certainly would make sure to, you know, to take extra precautions to manage that risk, as it is, you know, it's a bit more of a gamble in my opinion than some of the other stocks that we look at on the channel. So whether this trend change happens or not is still unclear. I wouldn't buy this one yet. I would again be looking for some consolidation above the $8 mark tomorrow, but if that does happen, I'm sure I will give you guys a new video in the days to come, and I'll be sharing my opinions on what we have seen. So thank you for joining me for this one. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching. See you soon.